Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. I am Farlie Solomons and today's look is so exciting. All about this simple and modern look. With a twist, I'm just going to add some freckles to this look and you won't believe me if I say this takes the look to a whole new level. My favorite foundation in this whole universe is Beauty Blender Bounce and the shade is 3.50. I can swear by this foundation and this is the best purchase I've had so far. The palette that I've used today for my eyes is Fenty Beauty Moroccon Spice, and the first shade from the palette is Desert Baked. Should be Baked Desert, but it's called Desert Baked. And using a blending brush, I am just going to fill the complete eyelid with this shade, always in circles. Make sure you always use a blending brush and not a flat brush, as you want this shade to be feathered towards the crease line. And adding more of this shade, as you can see, the shade is pretty light, so I've just used this shade maybe 3 to 4 times just to make it more intense and more dark, but it's up to you. I prefer to make it a little bit dark as there isn't much shades that I'm going to use today. So adding the shade little by little, and I'm just feathering it out towards the crease line. The next shade from the same palette is this beautiful sea green, sea blue. It's called Evil Genie, and trust me, the name really goes well with this shade. And as you can see, I'm just drawing a line close to the lash line, but above the lash line. Using a flat brush, I'm just going from the inner corner towards the outer corner and thickening it little by little. Make sure the brush that you're using is pretty thin, so that you have full control in drawing the line, and then pulling it out towards the eyebrows, just like that, and thickening it at the same time, and then connecting it to the crease line. As you can see, I'm just going over the crease line, simply drawing a line, leaving the inner corner. Like I said, this look is pretty modern. I would definitely wear this look during the night as well as during the day, because this is a really simple look, and it's light, but you know, it has this modern twist to it. And that freckles, oh my gosh, I really loved imitating freckles. It's something that I've learned recently, and especially during summer, it really looks cool. And like you can see, I'm just thickening the line on the crease line using the same brush. Actually, you need not feather over here the shade. All you have to do is just draw a line and thicken it. That's it, just like that. Add a little bit more of the shade. Just like that, but make sure you do not connect it towards the inner corner. And then the next shade is Casablanca from the same palette, and filling the center of the eyelid actually. And I have used a flat brush, just like that. You know, it's a simple look, and there is nothing much to this look, but it looks beautiful once it's done. And as you can see, this is the final look. You're almost done here. There's nothing much. And then filling the lower lashes. Under the lower lash line, I'm just going to draw a line with the same sea blue, and I have used the same brush and connecting it towards the upper outer corner. So completing the eye look, starting from the inner corner, going towards the upper outer corner, just like that. And smudge the shadow as much as you can with light hands. Next, I'm using Kate Tokyo. It's called Fit Rare Gel Pencil, and I have used this pencil to fill the waterline. It's a nice pen. I'm not very fond of filling the waterline, but since I have used blue and sea blue, I think I needed to fill the waterline, as it enhances the complete eye look. So yep, you may use any pencil that you have, but I have used this today. It's a nice pencil. Yep, it's actually a pen, it's not a pencil. it's a nice pencil, yeah. So fill up the waterline, and what I have done is I have filled the waterline, and as you can see on the outer corner of the waterline, I have thickened it a little bit, you know. As you can see, it's just the outer corner of the lower lashes. I have thickened the black, and I have smudged it. For the mascara, I have used Better Than Sex, and this is by Too Faced, as you all know, and this is my favorite mascara. I couldn't replace this with any of the products that I've tried, so many, but I have always had this as my number one. Actually, I always have this as my number one. If they stop making this product, I really don't know what I'm going to do with it without it. So just for the bronzer, I have used terracotta, Galen terracotta, and this is the shade. This is the exact shade, and this adds that warmness that I need to the face. You know, when you just use a foundation, your face looks so flat. So basically, this sculpts the face. Adding a little bit of bronzer sculpts the face and gives that warmness to the face, and basically it looks all natural, and the face looks nice. And also, not forgetting the nose, I really love to shape my nose a little bit, whatever, if it's a bronzer or a contouring powder or whatever. I love to shape my nose. And as you can see, you know, it's just a little bit of the bronzer, you know, shapens the jawline, your cheek. Basically, your face is in a good your face looks nice and structured and not flat. And for the loose powder, this time I have used Kate Tokyo face powder. And am I pronouncing this product really well? Is it Kate or is it Catty? I think it's Kate, yes. And I have used this loose powder under the eyes. And it's exactly where I have used the concealer. For the concealer, I forgot to show you, I have used Bobbi Brown, and adding a little bit of the bronzer, I've used a little bit of the loose powder under the cheekbone, as you can see, and then I have used the bronzer over it on the jawline. And in this way, you know, the face looks really nice and not over. It looks pretty natural. And for the blush, I have used Color Combos Stay Wild Cream to Powder Blush, and the shade that I have used is Salmon. And as you can see, this blush has a little bit of shine to it, a little bit of glow to it. So I need not use a highlighter here. And for this look, especially for this look, I really don't want to use a highlighter because I want to emphasize more on the eyes and not that much on the face. Basically the eyes and the freckles. For the freckles, I have used a Morphe palette, and you may use any palette that has a brown shade in it, as you can see. And I have used a toothpick today to create freckles. The shade that I've used from the Morphe palette is a little bit mustardy brown, as it goes well with my skin. And as you can see, I'm just dipping the toothpick into the shade and just creating dots on the nose, on the cheeks, basically my T-zone. So yep, be careful. Don't prick your face, just go light with this, and just with light hands just create dots on the face. Be careful, don't prick don't prick your skin, as it's really going to hurt you. And keep creating it a little bit on the jawline so that it doesn't look fake. A little bit more on the cheekbone and close to the nose. I'll also put a little bit on my neck and a little bit on the jawline, just like that, over the lip, just to create a fair, natural looking freckles. And but yep, if you're going out in the sun, this with your sweat, this is definitely going to disappear. But you may spray after makeup spray, and or use a primer before you have any makeup on. And then with the same brush that I used to apply the bronzer, basically I'm diffusing the dots that I've created just to make it look more natural. Today for the lips, I have used Armani matte and the shade is 102, and trust me, I love the shade. I love shades in pink, peach and corals because I think it really looks nice during summer instead of going for dark shades. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look as much as I loved creating this look for you. If you liked the look that I created, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Don't forget, I shall see you in my next videos. Take care of yourself. Bye bye. Mwah.